What is happening? Turbo Toys here! But you can call me Turbo, and today we're going on the hunt, boys. We're going on the hunt. And with the end of the lockdown restrictions in sight in the United Kingdom, we continue to take a peek down the Essential Shop's toy aisle, starting with the saviour of the lockdown toy hunts, B&M. Now B&M can be guilty for holding the same stock for months. And as we look here at the DC Multiverse section, now they have a couple of Batgirls and a Nightwing. We don't see much variety from this figure line on our toy hunts, but it's still amazing figures to look at. And I would definitely love to see more of this figure line in store in the future. I think that would be cool. We see here we got a couple of WWE Raw and Smackdown tag team titles. And not much in the way of battle packs or championship showdowns in this store. And as we move on to the WWE Elite section, now it is a bit touch and go in this store sometimes, but as we can see, ding dong, hello! They have Elite 80 stocks, and with this Bailey, which I was looking to pick up. And they did have more from Elite Series 80, but for some reason I was holding the camera like an absolute madman, so the footage was absolutely rubbish. Moving on to a few pop vinyls for the pop collectors, and this did catch my eye. It's the old X-Shot Turbo Fire gun, you know, it's like they knew I was coming. But we're going to jump across to the next B&M store and check out what they have. Now it don't look like there's too much newer stuff here, but they did restock the Championship Showdown Taker and Jeff Hardy. And now I wanted it for the Jeff to do the Elite conversion, but I've never pulled the trigger on it. We got much of the same in the way of the basics, with the usual suspects all still here. Mia Yim, Buddy Murphy, Cena, AJ, but no one's hiding anything behind. And then next to that they got a few of the WWE title belts. Now it's a bit of a poor showing from the Elites in this store. They don't appear to have restocked anything new, with only a couple of Cenas and this Kevin Owens. And as we move on to the place where you can live well for less. So we did score with that Boba Fett here, and apparently the latest basics are here for £3 a figure. They are marked on the shelves at £10 each, but if you see them marked up for that, don't be fooled. I'd recommend giving them a price check, because you could end up getting an absolute banger for £3, which is an absolute bargain, especially for somewhere like Sainsbury's. Now as you can see from the pictures, they had Sheamus, they had Owens, they had Strong, they had Seth Rollins, and hidden away in the famous 4 Charlottes you might find an absolute gem. So keep your eyes peeled, boys. Right, it's another week, it's another toy hunt, and we're going back to the same B&Ms because word on the street, they are stocking them WrestleMania figures. And of course, I wanted that Goldberg to complete the Build-A-Figure set, plus I wanted the Andre the Giant and the Macho Man because they just look so cool. So as we look at the Elites, we see straight away they have Ricochet more than once. They got Kevin Owens, I can see Eric from the Viking Raiders. We can see another Ricochet there. Another Ricochet. Of course, there's another Kevin Owens lurking in the background. Really cool to see this Eric from the Viking Raiders in store. I really like that figure. Another Ricochet here. We've got another Ricochet. They're not short on Ricochets, I'll tell you that. Here we got Bailey. And of course there's Ivar hiding there in the corner. So no WrestleMania figures here, but let's have a little look at the basics and see what they got. Now they've got this awesome looking Becky. Now I love that scan so much. I believe it's the same scan as her last Elite, just a different hair mould. They're also stocking Tegan Knox, which is great because these are the figures I thought we'd never see on the shelves, and it's fantastic to see them in B&M of all places. Also loving that head scan. They got Braun Strowman and a lot of doubles, including they got Mia Yim here. And they've also got Humberto Carrillo. It's his first time in the line, but I don't think that this is the chase version. And as well as that, they have this awesome Big E. Now, I love this figure, but I don't need another set of New Day. Now, as we go back to see if the DC Multiverse section has changed, but it still looks like they only have the Nightwing and a Batgirl on the shelves. So I'm really intrigued to see what the other stores have got from this line when everything reopens. Champion Showdown packs with Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks, and of course the Reigns and the Bella. And we've got these awesome looking G.I. Joe style with the Walking Dead figures. And it only seems like they stocked 2 figures of the series locally, but as we go back to the Sainsbury's store, it don't look like they've restocked the Star Wars, so we were probably lucky to get that Boba Fett. Now this section is looking pretty poor, but they do still have all 4 of them Charlotte Flairs that have been here for God knows how long. But however, they do still have that Seth Rollins, and plus they got that Kevin Owens. But most of the £3 figures have vanished. And saying that, I'm not sure if even these figures are still £3. But apart from that, there ain't really much to report in Sainsbury's. Now as we head over to Home Bargains, not expecting to see much, but getting more excited about seeing tea bags rather than the toy section. They still have a couple of Mandy Rose basics that we see from a few weeks ago, as well as these stretched figures of John Cena and Finn Balor. Now as we jump over to Asda for a quick look, and I don't know much about it, but the Marvel section doesn't look stacked at all, but they do have this Spider-Man Marvel Legends figure. And the only other figure they have from the line is this Captain Marvel figure. And I must say that the scans on these figures are absolutely incredible looking. Really nice figures. And I know the boys like them, so that's cool. But not much else is going on here in the ways of anything decent in Asda, apart from Peely, of course. So I've got to be honest, boys, we're hitting big L's on this toy hunt this week, but we're coming back to the B&Ms for the last time this week. And I've got to admit, boys, I actually can't wait to be able to travel that little bit further again when the restrictions have been lifted, because we are planning a big loop of B&Ms. We'll be hitting a few stores in one day, but as the adrenaline kicks in as we start to approach the toy aisle, will we score, boys? They've only gone and stocked them, boys. I can't believe it. They've got the Andre the Giant and the Macho Man Randy Savage. And man, it's really cool to be able to see these figures, be able to pick one of them up in store and have a look. And of course, Smiths are stocking these, but they're only currently for home delivery and click and collect. I really love the Andre the Giant head scan. It's actually really nice to come out in store and have a look. And of course, we've got the Macho Man here. Absolute awesome figures. So will we be disappointed with the Elites? No, we won't, because they got the collector's edition PS Hayes. No way, they've got Elite 83 Edge. I've got to be honest, boys, I never expected in my wildest dreams to be able to find that figure in here. And boys, this is one of the reasons for the toy hunt. They've got the final figure I need to complete the Build-A-Figure Paul Ellering set. I can't even talk, I'm that excited. They've got the Elite 83 Dusty Rhodes and the WrestleMania Chyna, as well as Drew McIntyre here, Elite 83. They've got a couple of them, plus the WrestleMania Edge. And it's so good considering I thought they were just going to have John Cena's and Kevin Owens. We've seen that Dusty. Now they've got Sasha Banks, Elite 83. They don't appear to have the King Corbin from this set, but man, I can't believe PS Hayes is in here, man. Like, that's incredible. That's probably why we've seen a few on eBay. Then they've got the same old with the Championship Showdown packs. And we've got a rare Starbucks Chase variant. Come on, guys, don't be that person. And they're also stocking the WrestleMania basics, including this Fiend figure. Which is great to see, to be honest. And then we can see the Drew McIntyre there and the Andrade, which is the new WrestleMania basics. And then to finish off, they got a ring set down there. So, boys, let's go back to the Turbo Zone to see what we picked up. Now, we did start slow, boys, but we started revving them engines high towards the end because the first pickup was this Elite 80 Bayley. Now, we wanted an updated Bayley, so it was an ideal time to pick this figure up. And like we said, this Goldberg from the WrestleMania Build-A-Figure series was the only one we needed to complete the set. So I'm very happy that we picked up this one, because that was the intention for the toy hunt. And if you go on a toy hunt and you come across an Elite 83 Edge and you don't pick it up, you are a madman, because this is an absolute awesome figure. And with the Ultimate Edition figure being very limited in the UK, this is a must for collectors. And then to finish off with the Andre the Giant and the Macho Man Randy Savage basics with the entrance ring carts. Now these have been on my radar for quite some time, and to finally be able to go into the store to take a look at these before I bought them was absolutely great. Really happy with these. I really did enjoy the highs and the lows of that hunt, but I want to know, boys, what have you found in your bargain stores? Are you looking forward to seeing the toy stores reopen? And what are you most looking forward to getting your hands on? But for today, that's going to do it for this one. So if you enjoyed the hunt and you want to see more, be sure to like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on future reviews and future toy hunts. Because it's always good to see what's out in them stores, boys. Come and check me out on Instagram at Turbo Toys, boys. And until that next video, I will see ya when I see ya.